guys. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Got a great show for you guys. I'm gonna get my shit. Where my shit at? Oh shit, what the damn, the baby, where's the baby thing? She don't press some buttons, so I'm gonna let it press. Alright, get in here, get in here, get in here. Yes, honey, we're gonna talk about it. Got a couple of points. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on here, get in here, get in here, get in here, y'all. Love to see you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Oh, that is my song right there. Hot Topics. Gonna let that go and flow for y'all. While y'all get in here, go ahead and click like. Give me some loves, give me some hearts. Got a great show for you guys. We're gonna talk about this presidential debate. Wasn't it good, y'all? Wasn't it good? That damn debate, it was good. That debate was good, y'all, wasn't it? Y'all comment below. Y'all comment below what y'all think about that debate. Okay, honey, what y'all think? Who y'all think took it? Who y'all think took it, honey? Do y'all think it was Miss Kamala? Damn shit, don't wanna barely the damn mouth up. Y'all think it was Miss Kamala? Or do y'all think it was Mr. Angry? Okay. President Trump. Okay. Honey, I didn't have no vote. I was about to sit at home on the couch, look at some basketball players, you know, with the penis popping up and down. But honey, we're gonna talk about it. I think somebody got my vote. And the young vote, okay, because I'm young-minded, okay, so, you know, I'm like the young vote, okay? As you guys can tell. Welcome to my place. Go ahead and hit that love button. Let me get ready. Welcome to the show. Give me some love. This is gonna be a brief. Just let everybody get in. Go ahead and share the video. Get in here. We're gonna go ahead and briefly talk about it, honey. All right, this is the first show on TikTok. Okay, this is a TikTok live show. Okay, honey. Normally I get on my YouTube. Go ahead to the YouTube and you get to see. I got the equipment. Okay, and I go in my studio for my YouTube viewers, and you get to see all the videos and all the audio and all the receipt from our sources and everything. That's what we do here. Pop culture, entertainment news. That's what we do here. Okay, honey. Welcome to the show. It said use some wide filter. Bluetooth is not. It's not on Bluetooth, bitch. Okay. Welcome. Get in here. All right, we're gonna do briefly talk about it. Let me know who y'all think won, honey. I made sure not to get influenced by nobody. Okay, when their commentators on ABC got on, I got my ass right on off. I wanted to give my straight opinion with no influences, no biases. So we went straight, no chaser. Unique, okay. All right, you ready to get started, y'all? Welcome to everybody who joined the live. That is my song. Just playing everything I created. Okay, honey, I am a creator. Okay, so everything is owned by me and created by me. How you doing? You can check that out. You can even use that track on your videos if you want to. It's in the drop down. It's called Hot Topics. Okay. Anywho, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we do here. Hot Topics. Okay. Anywho, let's go ahead. I think what I need to get my Wendy Williams card. How you doing? Okay. And we can go ahead and get the here. And it's just a few points I wanted to talk about. I bet they like this bitch move around too much. All right, y'all. Let's get started. Welcome, click like, click share. This was entertaining. It was entertaining. It was really good. How many of y'all was surprised by Miss Kamala? Okay? How many of y'all was surprised? Okay, and that's the bitch face she been having the whole damn time. Every time Trump was speaking, she just was looking crazy, okay? I'm gonna turn this down. Welcome to the show. I'm just gonna turn it down. Okay. That's a little loud right there, bitch. Turn that down right there. Right. I'm gonna go down the way I wanted to go. Okay, there it is. That's good right there. This one there in the background. How you doing? All right. Welcome to the show, honey. All right. Woo. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. I am Aaron Fantazii. Okay, honey. All right. Charles, your lunch is ready. How you doing? Yes, God. Welcome to the show, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, honey. If y'all seen the presidential debate, go ahead and give me some hearts. Let me know if you seen it. Who you guys think won? Okay, that's, I'm very competitive. Okay, honey. I like to watch. I'm like, who gonna win? Who gonna do the shot first? Okay. And guess who threw the damn shot first? What? I was surprised. He was trying. This thing here was trying to be calm. Okay, and I still think that thing is too loud. Okay, let's go ahead and adjust. I want y'all to hear me. This is important. Because they are dictating your damn lives. Okay? Hold on, let me turn that down just a little bit. I want y'all to hear. Okay? She threw the first stone. Okay? And he was trying to be calm at first. And then she waking the giant, honey, and he tried to come back. Okay, honey. He was mad as hell. You want to go there, bitch. and it threw him out, and I think it messed him up a bit. Okay? So, yes. And they kept saying this is historic. Okay, let's talk about that. This is a historic debate. Everything, last one's historic. The other one was historic. Why is it historic? Why? Because she's black or mixed race? Is that why it's historic? I need them to stop saying it's historic unless you get somebody my tone up there. Okay? Stop saying that. This is historic. Historic high. Everything is historic. So stop. They need to quit. Okay? It's making my coochie bone itch. Stop saying it's historic, okay? But anyway, as I was walking in Princess, they like, damn, this bitch walk around so much, okay? I am a couch voter. How many of those in my thing? I haven't voted since Obama. I haven't been excited, but I think I'm getting a little excited. Oh, I'm getting a little hot too. And I haven't had no men in a minute, okay? I'm on my knees, so I love to be. Okay, honey. I'm turning this out. Woo! Okay. So, I haven't voted for Obama. I was about to vote for Clinton. And because I'm gay and the LGBTQIA+, I am out here for y'all. Love y'all. Y'all need to give me some love and support. Go ahead and check out my main YouTube channel in the bio, okay? But anyways, of course we have to go that direction, but Hillary Clinton was so damn boring to me, and I stayed at home. I sure did. Let me tell y'all the secret. I stayed my ass at the house, and I was watching the Rockets game. The Rockets was playing the Grizzlies or somebody, the Jazz. I don't give a damn. The penises was flopping up and down, and I stayed my ass in the house rather than vote for a boring ass Hillary Clinton. Okay? To me, I don't give a damn if she was crooked Hillary or not. I sure did. Stayed my ass in the house and everything of the sort. Okay? And then this election, or last election, I'm going to be really real. Okay? I'm the only one that said it. This man, I appreciate the Trump checks. Give me some hearts and some likes for them Trump checks. Who got the Trump check? We black folks was really considering she had to do some convincing because this motherfucker right here gave us them Trump checks. I don't know if you got it through your unemployment or any other means, but honey, I appreciated this motherfucker's Trump checks. You know, we real and unfiltered over here. Okay, so I was like, he probably gonna win because she gotta do something, and I think she did it. Okay, as you can tell, we are a black-owned business over here, a gay black-owned business is over here, and she kept saying, and she resonated, she might get my vote. I need that, what'd she say? I wrote it down. I need that $50,000 tax deduction. How many it done resonated with y'all? Okay? I need that over here, Kamala, and you may got this vote. Okay? But honey, them Trump checks. How to get the black vote? You need to keep talking about some more Trump checks. Instead of talking about Obamacare and changing it up, you need to talk about Trump, but you did not do that. Okay? But anyways, that's my initial view. Okay? Let's go ahead and talk about some things that we wrote down. Okay? So, the millions of people pouring in, and the dogs and cats. Okay? Let's go ahead and turn that on.
Israel will be gone. It would have never happened. Iran was broke under Donald Trump. Now Iran has $300 billion because they took off all the sanctions that I had. Iran had no money for Hamas or Hezbollah. 28 different spheres of terror. And they are spheres of terror. Horrible terror. They had no money. It was a big story, and you know it. You covered it very well, actually. They had no money for terror. They were broke. Now they're a rich nation, and now what they're doing is they're spreading that money around. Look at what's happening with the Houthis and Yemen. Look at what's going on in the Middle East. This would have never happened. I will get that settled and fast, and I'll get the war with Ukraine and Russia ended. If I'm president-elect, I'll get it done before even becoming president.
Vice President Harris, he says you hate Israel.
That's absolutely not true. I have my entire career and life supported Israel and the Israeli people. He knows that. He's trying to, again, divide and distract from the reality, which is, it is very well known that Donald Trump is weak and wrong on national security and foreign policy. It is well known that he admires dictators, wants to be a dictator on day one, according to himself. It is well known that he said of Putin that he can do whatever the hell he wants and go into Ukraine. It is well known that he said when Russia went into Ukraine, it was brilliant.
I wanted to see about when he talked about the eating of the dogs and the cats. Okay, she looked at him crazy, and I was looking at him crazy at that point right there. So I wrote down the times now. Hold on one second. 135. I don't know why I put 135 and then over there I put 145. What the hell was wrong with me? Okay. Let's see what I pulled over here. 135. Okay, times stamp. Okay. What bitch? What 135? Bad bitch. Okay. Let's see if I'm right. Is it over here? Let's see if it's over here. Okay, honey. I'm gonna need this internet to come on because honey, we got 500 damn things. Okay.
Who said there's not a deal in the making. President.
Next time I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the damn clips, okay? Because this is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna write that down. So this is how we got the live meeting from the last one, okay? All right. So he said the people were eating dogs and cats. Okay, and she was looking at him crazy, okay, and he seemed very childish throughout this whole thing. He seemed very childish. It was like so funny when he was talking about the people eating dogs and cats. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And then the man got on and he was like, well, that's not necessarily true, okay? Why are you saying that?
take your content to the next level, going live on TikTok isn't just fun, it's a game changer.
This is Impact by Medline.
Okay, let me see if I
To
can find it
support
on-
Ukraine.
To our country.
I did watch all of these pieces of video.
That was at 1:35.
And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul. And for 18 months, we had nobody killed. We did have an agreement negotiated by Mike Pompeo. It was a very good agreement. The reason it was good, it was we were getting out. We would have been out faster than them, but we wouldn't have lost the soldiers. We wouldn't have left many Americans behind. And we wouldn't have left $85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful military equipment behind. And just to finish, they blew it. The agreement said you have to do this, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. The agreement was terminated by us because they didn't do what they were supposed to do.
I want to move on.
And these people did the worst withdrawal, and in my opinion, the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. And by the way, that's why Russia attacked Ukraine, because they saw how incompetent she and her boss are.
President Trump, thank you. I want to move on.
Look at how she look at her. She was like, I can't believe.
Mr. President, you recently said that Vice President
Did
Harris,
you-
quote,
the
I didn't
look
know she
on the
was black
side.
until a number of years ago when she happened
The
to
look
turn
on the side
and now
of
she
me.
wants to be known as black. I want to ask a bigger picture question here tonight. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in
Okay,
on
I
the
did
racial
write that
identity
down
of
about
your
this
opponent?
race.
I
That
don't,
was
and I don't
very
care.
interesting.
I don't care what she is. I don't care. You make a big deal out of something. I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
Whatever she
But those
wants
were
to
your
be, that
words,
was.
so-
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, all I can say is I read where she was
I'm on the
not
floor.
black, that she put out, and I'll say that. And then I read that she was black, and that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her. That's up to her.
Vice President Harris, your thoughts on this?
I think it's, I mean, honestly, I think it's a tragedy that we have someone who wants to be president who has consistently, over the course of his career, attempted to use race to divide the American people. You know, I do believe that the vast majority of us know that we have so much more in common than what separates us, and we don't want this kind of
I like
approach
how
that
where
is
she took it.
constantly trying to
Don't
divide
y'all like
us,
how
and
where she
especially
took
by
it?
race. And let's
Because
remember,
I would have went in
when
on his
Donald Trump
ass.
started, he was a
And what do you mean?
a-
You don't know what I don't know what the hell I want to
He owned
be.
land, he owned buildings, and he was investigated.
That was a shot,
because
and
he
that's gonna
refused
make
to
a lot of the
rent
black folks really mad.
property to black families. Let's remember, this is the same individual who took out a full-page ad in the New York Times calling for the execution of 5 young black and Latino boys who were innocent, the Central Park 5. Took out a full-page ad calling for their execution. This is the same individual who spread birther lies
Hey,
about
hey,
the
hey,
first...
hey, hey, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Who's seen that movie? Who's seen the Central Park 5 on Netflix? Okay. That was a sad, emotional story, and it starred this guy. Okay? And that was a very big point that she made about that story. Okay? And that's a very real story. 5 guys was accused of raping a white girl track runner. Okay? And they were all sentenced to prison. You know? They all were sentenced to prison. Okay? As you know the story goes, they all were sentenced to prison for many, many years, okay? And then when I got out and everything, because she put it very lightly, he incited that movement to put them in jail. He made like the crowds and all of that happen. You need to see the movie. Apparently he didn't see the movie, that he just kind of dismissed it, and that was a very important thing, okay? And then lo and behold, how the story goes, they did not even do it. They didn't do it. And he helped put them in prison. Okay? So, food for thought.
President of the United States. And I think the American people want better than that, want better than this, want someone who understands, as I do, I travel our country. We see in each other a friend. We see in each other a neighbor. We don't want a leader who is constantly trying to have Americans point their fingers at each other. I meet with people all
Look at
the
his face,
time
y'all. Look at his face. Look at his face.
who tell me, can we please just have discourse about how we're going to invest in the aspirations and the ambitions and the dreams of the American people? Knowing that regardless of people's color or the language their grandmother speaks, we all have the same dreams and aspirations and want a president who invests in those, not in hate and division.
Vice President Harris, thank you. Lindsay?
President Trump, this is now your third time.
This is the most divisive presidency in the history of our country. There's never been anything like it. They're destroying our country, and they come up with things like what she just said. Going back many, many years, where a lot of people, including Mayor Bloomberg, agreed with me on the Central Park fight. They admitted, they said, they pled guilty. And I said, well, if they pled guilty, they badly hurt a person, killed a person ultimately. And if they pled guilty, then they pled, we're not guilty.
And it sounds like he had no accountability, but that's not this video. Let's go ahead to the millions of people poured in. I have my own experience with that. When let's go back, and then I think he went by. I can't find the direct thing. Okay, he keeps saying that millions of people pouring in, doing crime. Let me see where I put that at. It was 145. Let's see if we can find that. That's how I'm gonna do clips. Okay, I'm gonna take out the fucking clips. Okay.
Very well. I have a good relationship, and they respect your president. Okay, they respect me. They don't respect Biden. How would you respect him? Why? For what reason? He hasn't even made a phone call in 2 years to Putin. Hasn't spoken to anybody. They don't even try and get it. That is a war that's dying to be settled. I will get it settled before I even become president. If I win, when I'm president-elect, and what I'll do, by Mike Pompeo, is a very good agreement. The reason it was good, it was we were getting out. We would have been out faster than them, but we wouldn't have lost the soldiers. We wouldn't have left many Americans behind, and we wouldn't have left $85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful military equipment behind. And just to finish, they blew it. The agreement said you have to do this, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. The agreement was terminated by us because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And these people did the worst withdrawal, and in my opinion, the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. And by the way, that...
I wrote 135. But anyways, that's he talking about. He did talk about that right there. Hold on.
Why Russia attacked Ukraine
Russia.
Because they saw how incompetent she and her boss are.
President Trump, thank you. I want to move on now to race and
She
politics.
been looking like that the whole damn time.
Mr. President,
What
you
the
recently
hell?
said of Vice President Harris, quote, I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known.
That's black. That was weird. That whole conversation, his response was weird. We just talked about that. Okay, so they talked about, and he was going in about how there's millions of people poured in the country doing crime, putting in drugs and stuff. You know the same already. It gets on his campaigning trail. Okay? I'm gonna be really real with y'all, honey. I'm gonna tell y'all the secret. Okay, honey? I drove some of those people. Okay, honey? Since that job did some shit, I could go ahead and put it out. Okay, I drove a lot of those people and everything. Those people were real cool. Okay, honey? They're real cool. They just barely speak no English and stuff like that, but they were cool. They were just back there chilling. You see a lot of them were about to go through the courts and stuff like that. And I sure did. I made my coins. You know, I drive the bus and everything of the sort. So I was one of the bussers of those people. And he's a damn lie. That is a damn lie. From first-hand experience, okay, them people were chill, they were cool, and everything of the sort. It is true that the government did provide, hotels for those people, some food for those people, and maybe those, I haven't seen that firsthand. I'm very real over here, okay? About the checks and stuff and everything, I can't tell you that, okay? But I will say those people were just families and babies and kids and young men and stuff like that. They just was asleep and listen to their music in there. And that was just the initial point. You don't know what they do after they come into these cities and whatever, but they were cool. They were chilling. They were not evil people. They were not gangs. They were not in cartels. So that is not true. It's like a lot of the things I've noticed within Trump is over-exaggerated. And this go around in this debate, Mr. Handsome Man, I'm sure Mr. Handsome Man, he kept cutting in and being like, sir, that ain't true. Sir, Mr. Handsome Man. And I like when they went to that commercial, honey, the Handsome Man was in his little jeans and stuff, reporting the news and stuff. I'm like, okay, Mr. Handsome Man, okay. Wasn't this guy right here? Hold on, they just showed him. Hold on.
Imagine a system where a
He did
person in
good.
an
They didn't
election doesn't
have
have
him do
standing,
more.
the president of the United States.
President Trump, there he
election
go.
officials.
This man right here. Ooh. Yeah, he was nice. Look up so people can look
Cases
at
will
your
be
face.
prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, which will include
Look
long-term
up,
prison
motherfucker.
sentences.
Thank you. We don't want to look at you, girl. We don't see you all day. We want to look at Handsome Man. Okay, he did it good. He kept fact-checking Trump. And Trump ass kept denying.
Trying to do here.
Hold on.
Because we have to solve the problem that we have right now. That's old news. And the problem that we have right now is we have a nation. Judge looked at it.
Okay.
And said
They
there's
said
no
we didn't have
Stop.
standing.
Well, anyways, the damn thing is tripping. I'm gonna do some clips next time. Shit, don't write that as a note. Do clips of shit, so because they don't want to act right and stuff. But then when I get to the damn clip and everything, they're talking about something different. Like I wrote the shit down. But anyway, so he kept fact checking and everything. It's like ultimately, let's go ahead to the closing end statements. Okay, I'm gonna go here. I'll go to the closing statements. It was a commercial before that. All right.
You to attend one of Donald.
But she went out, wait a minute, I'm talking now.
Ooh, it was a lot of that.
Please.
That was rude as fuck. Rude AF, wasn't it?
For 90 minutes, highlighting their vast differences on everything from America's involvement in foreign wars to abortion rights and immigration.
Go back.
But we're not going.
We'll do closing statements and then we want to see what some of the people say.
And now, David, and Vice President Harris, we begin with you.
So I think you've heard tonight two very different visions for our country. One that is focused on the future, and the other that is focused on the past, and an attempt to take us backward. But we're not going back. And I do believe that the American people know we all have so much more in common than what separates us, and we can chart a new way forward. And a vision of that includes having a plan, understanding the aspirations, the dreams, the
Love the
hopes,
eye contact.
the ambition
Yes.
of the American people, which is why I intend to create an opportunity economy, investing in small businesses, in new families, in what we can do around protecting seniors, what we can do that is about giving hardworking folks a break and bringing down the cost of living. I believe in what we can do together that is about sustaining America's standing in the world and ensuring that we have the respect that we so rightly deserve, including respecting our military and ensuring we have the most lethal fighting force in the world. I will be a president that will protect our fundamental rights and freedoms, including the right of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do. I'll tell you, I started my career as a prosecutor. I was the DA, I was an attorney general.
You know, this came out of nowhere. I know Trump mad as hell. You know, and she came out of nowhere. Okay? Do y'all feel that she came her ass out of nowhere and she just got this role and damn, I'm surprised. Okay, and I think we need this type of presidency because I feel like it's a lot of fear mongering within Trump. It's fear mongering. He makes you scared. He brings up the past and all the negative things and the bad things. And like I said, it's exasperated. It's exaggerated. It's probably there. It is there, of course. It's like crime and murder rates and stuff. And you know it's there. And then the handsome man fact checked his ass and said, honey, the damn rate dropped. You see, I bet Trump was like, shut up, this is my campaign, this is how I get my fear mongering, and I hope people see, you need to think of hope and stuff. Think of hope and the good things of life. You need to focus there instead of fears and the past and bashing the past and the fear and shit. Okay? That part. Anyways.
United States Senator and now Vice President. I only have one client, the people. And I'll tell you, as a prosecutor, I never asked a victim or a witness, are you a Republican or a Democrat? The only thing I ever asked them, are you okay? And that's the kind of president we need right now. Someone who cares about you and is not putting themselves first. I intend to be a president for all Americans and focus on what we can do over the next 10 and 20 years to build back up our country by investing right now in you, the American people.
Vice President Harris,
Just like,
thank you.
share,
President Trump.
follow if you are. Thank you so
She
much.
just started by saying
And,
she's
check
going
out
to
the
do this,
main
she's going to
YouTube
do
channel
that,
in
she's
the
going to do
bio,
all these
okay?
wonderful things. Why hasn't she done it? She's been there for 3.5 years. They've had
That is a good point. You see, you know, these people have been in this office for a very long ass time. And they keep talking about this change. You know, that's what got on my nerves with Hillary. You know, his little shot against her. You've been in office for 20 plus years as a senator and vice president. Why you didn't make these changes? And she would do this little smile thing. Like an autistic smile. I'm like, what the hell, girl? That ain't you what you smile at, girl. Why don't you answer that question? You been in there that long, girl. You in that ugly hair, been the same style, the same shit and stuff. So I stayed my ass home and watched the Rockets play the Grizzlies, and the penises was flopping up and down, and I rather did that. Because her ass been in there for that long, okay? I felt like she was a cricket Hillary, okay? So I sure did stay my ass in the house. I sure did. People were mad at me, I didn't give a damn. I just knew she was gonna lose, and I stayed my ass in the house. Because she been there for too long, and nothing. Girl, what you been talking about? You been talking about it for 20 years, you made no changes, you didn't do nothing for 20 years. So he had a point there. That was a point, okay? Anyways, yeah, I agree with that.
They've had 3.5 years to create jobs and all the things we talked about. Why hasn't she done it? She should leave right now, go down to that beautiful White House, go to the Capitol, get everyone together and do the things you want to do, but you haven't done it, and you won't do it, because you believe in things that the American people don't believe in. You believe in things like, we're not going to frack, we're not going to take fossil fuel, we're not going to do things that are going to make this country strong, whether you like it or not. Germany tried that, and within 1 year they were back to building normal energy plants. We're not ready for it. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision. But I just ask one simple question. Why didn't she do it? We're a failing nation. We're a nation that's in...
That's the part I hate as well. We're a failing nation. We're worse off than we are. And I disagree, and I think a lot of people disagree and stuff. You have happiness in your lives. You don't believe that everything's like worse off. You don't. I think the stuff that's a little worse off for is businesses and corporations and taking away from the little man. Everything's worse off for them. Okay, but as for families and stuff, you know, it hasn't been like no wars. She got us out of Afghanistan. I was just thinking, and I was like, even though Biden's boring, and I didn't get no chick like him. Okay, at least we have more of a peace. The gas ain't that bad. You know, it's the economy. I know the stock market is, but it's not really affecting. I know the It's some bad stuff, but it's also some good stuff, okay? And we can't just focus on all the bad things, okay? And with him, he just sees all the bad. But I guess you're running and you just want to outline all the bad things. But there's some good things too that administration is doing and has did. And you can't just throw that away, okay?
Previous decline. We're being laughed at all over the world. All over the world they're laughed. I know the leader.
I wish I could bring out closer together. He got like a piece of snot. Y'all see the snot right there on his nose? Just go, y'all look at y'all video. It's a piece of snot on his left nostril right there. It's very annoying.
Very well. They're coming to see me. They call me. We're laughed at all over the world. They don't understand what happened to us as a nation. We're not a leader. We don't have any idea what's going on. We have wars going on in the Middle East. We have wars going on with Russia and Ukraine. We're going to end up in a third world war, and it'll be a war like no other because of nuclear weapons, the power of weaponry.
The power of the tongue, too. The power, words are power. If it's going to be a third world war and nuclear, this is why I'm not voting for you, Trump. I'm sorry. I can't. I'd rather be a couch voter again than vote for somebody who's fear-mongering and believes that the fear can happen or the bad things that can happen. You know, you can incite that. Your words have power. I teach that. You can check out my books in the bio and stuff like that. Your words have power. You got to be careful what you're speaking. Do y'all see them rap videos and they keep talking about that stuff and then the shit happens? I mean, mister, you are 75 something years old. Okay, you should know your word. You gotta be careful with your fucking words. What you writing and what you rapping and shit. Duh. It's gonna be a nuclear war, World War III. No. I would not if I can help it. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was effed up. You just heard it. It's going to be a World War III if you vote for him. And then he dodged the question about the people going into the White House and tearing it up and doing all that shit. And then he said it was no casualties. And then my handsome man fact checked him again. And he was like, that was some officers that lost their lives. And he still dodged around because they were trying to make him take accountability. I do think it's old. I think that is old. But at the same time, you need to take some accountability, okay? Anywho.
Our entire military, she gave a lot of it away to the Taliban. She gave it to Afghanistan. What these people have done to our country, and maybe toughest of all, is allowing millions of people to come into our country. Many of them are criminals, and they're destroying our country. The worst president, the worst vice president in the history of our country.
President Trump, thank you. And that is our ABC News presidential debate from here in Philadelphia at the NAC.
All right, let's see what some of these people said. What happened with J.K. Vance? They said something.
What about it before you were put in a position to answer that question?
No, I hadn't spoken to him about it because, again, Donald Trump thinks the question is absurd because he doesn't support a national abortion ban, and he's been explicit about it. And, John, I think that it's so preposterous for the media to focus so much on an issue where Donald Trump has been crystal clear and not on the fact that people can't afford groceries and housing.
Did y'all see that movie with his? I think he wrote the book and they made it a movie, and they got my homegirl, what's her damn name? Was she a comedian? She looked just like her. I don't think that's her. That movie was good. About the hillbillies and the mom, his mom was a drug addict and whatever, and he was helping her through that, and while he was up in, what was that Ivy League school, Stanford or something? He was going through Stanford school, all that. Good movie. Go ahead and check it out.
Of Kamala Harris.
I want to hear what some of these people have to say.
This election is actually quite simple.
Incredible debate, consequential debate, no doubt. I don't know how many votes will actually be moved. I don't know how many persuadable voters are actually out there. But Kamala Harris had a chance here to introduce herself to the country. To people who know who she is but don't know where she stands. Now, you could debate how much she did in terms of the specifics of where she stands, but she stood up there And I think it was very significant to hear Chris Christie say that she acted like she seemed like she belonged.
Exactly, and Chris was clearly impressed with that. But to your point, John, what matters is what the voters think. Kamala Harris was hurling things against Donald Trump, and he's been convicted, and January 6th and everything else she could throw at him.
Okay. Anywho, you want to leave off with Mr. Old Lady here? Okay, honey. Thank y'all so much for joining me. That was a great show. That was a great debate. I enjoyed it. I think I you know, and Kamala, she was just introduced to us right there in that debate, and she did really good. Really good. I was surprised. I know he was surprised. He didn't get her props. Everybody's surprised, and we needed that, or they needed that. Do you guys think that they needed that? Did she change you guys' mind? Okay, y'all let me know. Okay, honey. But that was a really great debate, and I just wanted to come on and give those keys and stuff like that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. Go ahead and share the video. Give me some loves and everything. Stay tuned. We'll be putting this out on clips on my main YouTube channel. Okay, honey. Go ahead and follow. Okay, honey. I will talk to y'all later. Love you guys, and stay tuned for more live videos. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys know. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, for the people get on later. Okay, we gotta put on the video. Hold on. We gotta put on the damn thing and shit. What the hell? All the damn clips, they're gonna do that one. And then that one. Goodness gracious. Okay. So, anywho, thank y'all so much for watching, and I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Talk to y'all later. Peace.